Hi, it's John here, and I'm just going to run through some techniques in Pro Tools. First of all, we're going to look at automation. So as an example, if you want to change the volume, in this example I've got the volume fading out. So if we just solo that track and bring up the mix window, so the soloed track is right here in the left hand corner, and you'll see the fader move as we press play. So that's the automation that is working there. And like I say, you can automate just about any parameter in Pro Tools. So how do you do that? So in the case of volume, you need to make sure that volume is selected from your track view selector. Normally by default you'll just see the waveform, so you won't see any of the automation parameters. But yeah, change that to volume to make changes. And so to change a particular point in time, you need to add a breakpoint. Now if you hover over the line, so this is the line that represents the volume, if you hover over it and press the command button, you get a little plus symbol, and then you can click on that line and create breakpoints, which you can then move around as you see fit. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is by using the pencil tool up here. So if you click on that, then you can draw it freehand, which is not quite as accurate, but you might find that easier. But what about if you don't want to change the volume? Well, again, click the track view selector, and the options you've got for automation are all at the bottom here. So we've got volume, volume trim, mute, pan left and right, and then any effects that you've got, perhaps as send effects in this case, and also insert effects in the case of this plugin here. If you can't see a particular parameter that you want to automate, you have to go to the actual effect that you are automating. So in the case of this vintage filter plugin, I had to go in to where it says automation there, or auto. If you click on that little icon there, plugin automation enable, you get various options. So these are all the options that are available to automate. The only one I've chosen so far is the cutoff frequency. But if, say, I wanted to automate the master bypass or the resonance, then I can highlight them and click add. So I hit OK there, and now if we look in the track view selector under Air Vintage Filter, the master bypass and resonance that we just added in are now available. So I hope that's been useful for you. At very least, I would think you would need to use the volume automation. So give that a go and let me know if you have any issues.